I'm Dr. Lora Shahine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about how to tell your infertile friend that you're pregnant. I'm Dr. Lora Shahine. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist and OBGYN that suffered with infertility myself, heard lots of pregnancy announcements when I myself was infertile, and I want to help you today to learn how to share this news with your friend that you know is struggling, but share it in a compassionate way. If this is the first time you're finding this YouTube channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you are finding this channel full of information all about reproductive education, everything that you should have learned in health class about your fertility, menstrual cycles, and emotional wellness through this fertility journey. One of the most popular things that I post on Instagram or TikTok or other social media platforms is how to deal with awkward fertility conversations and questions. People just think reproduction is small talk. And I often get asked, whether it's through DM or comments in my posts, okay, I'm pregnant. How do I share this with my friend? I found your page because you talk about these awkward fertility conversations. And now I'm pregnant. I'm really happy and I want to share this news with my friend, but I know my friend is struggling with miscarriage or infertility, and I want to know how to do it. So this video is for you, and it's to answer that question. Also, this video is for you if you do have infertility and you are trying to think about how to tell your friends to share that news, because it can just be triggering or horrible to open up social media and see a baby announcement, or be at a holiday gathering or a birthday party. It's a fun time to surprise everybody with a pregnancy announcement. But when you are trying, it can just be devastating. It's hard not to compare yourself to other people or to be jealous or just envious of what other people have when you want it so badly. So this is a really delicate situation and conversation. I also have so many wonderful people in this fertility community, whether it's the fertility community on YouTube or on Instagram or other platforms. It's an amazing place to support each other through this process. And so oftentimes people who are struggling with very similar circumstances are helping each other through that IVF cycle or through trying again in that 2-week wait when you're waiting to see if that ovulation resulted in a positive pregnancy test or that IUI was successful. Please see a link here in this video for my tips on how to survive the 2-week wait. That is a really difficult time for everyone, and I hope that that information can help you. But if you have found this support group or found this group of friends or another friend, it's funny, in the fertility community, people actually get sock buddies. Have you heard of this? People, kind of going through IVF cycles together, and how many trips to the fertility clinic and all you have from your waist down are your socks because you're doing an ultrasound, right? So people have these fun fertility socks. And oftentimes groups or people who are going through similar circumstances will give each other fun socks. They're called fertility buddies or sock buddies. Well, what if you get pregnant and your fertility buddy did not get pregnant? All of a sudden, you can be filled with feelings of guilt or worry, or just know, oh my gosh, how do I share this information with my friend? So the fact that you are watching this video and that you care about ways to share this news in a compassionate way, that is the first step. Just an awareness that this is a difficult situation to be in. You are already an amazing friend and a compassionate person. So you are going to do great. And I'm so happy that you're watching this. So at the end of this video, you are going to know what not to do, and you're going to want to know what to do when you're sharing the information, your pregnancy announcement, with your infertile friend or loved one. Number one, do not ignore this information. So it can be a difficult conversation to have. It may feel like you're going to hurt somebody's feelings. And so you might just want to avoid that situation and not share this news with your friend, but your friend is going to find out one way or another, and just ignoring this information is not a solution. Number two, do not let them find out from someone else. So that means don't ask someone else to share your pregnancy announcement with your friend. That is just a workaround. It might be easier for you, but that's not a very compassionate thing to do. It is an option. At least you're sharing that information with your friend, but it's really so much better coming from you. Number 3, do not announce in a public way before you've had a chance to tell your friend directly. So do not know that your friend is going to be at a party or at an event and you're planning to do a surprise pregnancy announcement. You should really tell your friend first. Do not announce on social media as a way to share with everyone at the same time, knowing that your friend is going to see your post first. So just kind of that surprise pregnancy announcement from a close friend is really triggering for someone that's struggling to build their own family. Number 4, don't minimize your own joy when you share. You don't have to feel unhappy just because you're sharing this news, which you are really excited about. You don't have to, you can feel guilty or feel nervous about sharing, but don't let it steal your own joy. Let's recap what you should not do. You should not ignore this information and just hope your friend finds out some other way. You should not ask someone else to tell your friend. It should really come directly from you. You should not announce in a public way and just hope your friend finds out. And number 4, you shouldn't minimize your own joy when you're sharing this information. So how do you share this information with your friend? Well, I recommend that you do it in a private way and a way that your friend can process that information on their own. So even just your verbally telling them face to face that you're pregnant, that's shocking and it's hard for them to process, and they might say something that they regret later or just be more upset. I really feel that the right thing to do is share with a text or an email. You can share in a very respectful and compassionate way. You could send an email that says, hey, I'm thinking about you. I have some news that I want to share. I'm specifically sharing it with you by email or by text because I want you to have that time to process it on your own. As you know, we've been trying for a while, or we had that embryo transfer last week, and we have good news to share with you. I just wanted to let you know, I wanted to give you time to process. I'm thinking about you, and I'm so hopeful that you are successful soon. And just, I'll give you some space. Please reach out when you're ready to talk. You know, something like that. You know your friend best. You know your relationship with that person best, but just finding out in a private way so they can process directly from you and showing compassion when you share this news, giving them space to process and heal. That is a very respectful and compassionate way to share this news. And don't forget to check in on your friend. If it's been a little while, depending on how often you guys touch base with each other, if it's longer than usual and you haven't heard from them, it's okay to reach out again and just say, hey, I'm just checking in. I'm thinking about you. No need to respond to this email or text, but just I'm here if you ever want to talk soon. So in summary, if you are pregnant and you want to share this information with your friend that is infertile or had a miscarriage recently, or just know has been struggling to build their family, the fact that you're trying to think about how to share this news with them in a compassionate way is the first step. And I just applaud you for being such a caring friend that you want to think about how to do it right. I do not recommend doing it in a public way or as a surprise or getting someone else to share this information with them. I think it's best to come from you in a private way that they can get this information, process it, and give them some time to reach back out to you. I hope this video was helpful. Like this video if you learned something, comment with questions that you have, subscribe to this channel, and stick around for more learning.